My name is Bill Van Bon. I am the Vice President for Animal Health, which is essentially the veterinary practice that provides care to all the animals that live here. With 32,000 individual patients in the building of so many different species, 1,500 different species, typical days are hard to come by because you never know whether you're going to see something as small as a 2-gram frog or maybe a 2,000-pound whale. Much of our equipment is portable and we go to the animal. Sometimes that's because the animal is so large it couldn't come to us, but often it's because us going to the animal is actually better for the animal. At SHED, you can see 58 species of animals that are at risk of disappearing from the planet in our lifetime. Sawfish is a critically endangered species. Zebra sharks have an SSP, or a species survival plan. We play a big role in that. One of our aquarists leads that. It really is about sharing data. So every time we do a wellness exam and we collect a sample, we get information about the health and welfare of the animal. That's extremely valuable. Now we can compare that to individuals from other places, from native habitats. You can't completely understand it by only looking at animals in nature, nor can you completely understand it by only looking at them in a collection. And that's what's really unique about the aquarium, right? The two centers that we have, one is focused here inside the walls, one is focused outside the walls, but we work together and we come to the same table, and you can't get much better than that. A recent study that we completed with the belugas in our collection that validates a method that field biologists can now use to determine the reproductive status of a whale only by collecting some of its snot. And that's a really attractive way to field biologists to collect a sample. They don't have to catch the animal, they don't have to take a biopsy of the animal. They can just go up next to it and when he breathes out, collect some of the exhalation called the blow. But in order to determine whether the information they get from that sample is accurate and valid in telling us what we want to know, which is the reproductive status of this animal, it has to be ground truth or validated. By working with the animals in our collection that we follow over time as individuals, we know exactly where they are in their cycle. We have exact measurements. We can use those to provide tools to biologists in the field. Globally, beluga whales are actually doing okay. They are not listed as an endangered species. However, there are specific populations that are in trouble. The tools that are being developed through work that we've supported are designed to actually help research scientists or biologists in the field who are studying populations of belugas who are not doing well, such as in the St. Lawrence Seaway or in Cook Inlet or in Bristol Bay. Those particular populations of animals are really in trouble, and biologists now have another tool in their kit that they know works because of the work that we've done in zoos and aquariums. Show your support today and help us continue the important work that goes on within the walls of the aquarium and far beyond.